Hello everyone and welcome back to Professor Layton in the Diabolical Box, where we just put together the pieces of the photo, and I don't really remember what happened after that. This place gives me a bad feeling. Who even knows what's down the path anyway? Alright, so I guess we're not going that way. Yep, we're gonna leave it be for now. That's fine. Professor Layton, sir. But, my good man, whatever is the matter? The inspector has found the person responsible for Dr. Schrader's murder. No, he hasn't. I have strict orders to round everyone up at the hotel as soon as possible, sir. Understood. We'll head there right now. Come, Luke, let's hurry. Oh, Professor, you know that Detective Chalmey's an idiot. That was the nicest thing I could come up with. Alright, oh, that would have been the end of the chat. Oops. Alright, whatever. That's fine. We can save our game now. The road to Herzen Castle. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I can still do things. What do you have? Dad, alright, yeah, no, we already know that. Yes, your dad's shop is very nice and we're very proud, but if you don't have a puzzle, I can't be spending time with you. Wait, what? What did she say? I don't remember that dialogue. Vampires are supposed to be all pale and good looking. I'd actually like to take a peek at that undead hottie up at Herzen Castle. This is turning into a very different game. If the vampires glow, I'm out. Or sparkle or whatever. Luke is, what, 8? 10? Something like that? I don't know. How old is Luke? Do they ever say? If they did, I've already forgotten. Nothing relaxes like a night at the theater. Do you have anything? Puzzles? Do you think I'm getting old? Yeah, I mean, you're not looking as young as you did a few episodes ago. Oh, I just realized, sorry, I had the volume turned way down for recording Final Fantasy IV a couple days ago. Because these games have very different volume levels, which is super helpful. I realize I forgot to. Normally I'm good about that stuff, but I've been kind of running around like a crazy person. So hopefully this is good. It looks good, but I've mentioned this several times. The audio bars on the broadcasting software mean nothing. Like they might as well not exist. Oh, wait. Oh, I meant to talk to... Oh, Layton. So glad you could finally join us. Well, I only briefly stopped along the way. With you here, we now have every suspect in the murder of Dr. Schrader gathered in this room. Wait, I was a suspect? Tell me... Oh, God. A few days ago, renowned archaeologist Dr. Andrew Schrader was found dead in his London home. His murderer is still at large, but look around you. You could very well be sitting next to the culprit. Whoever's next to me couldn't be. The suspect? Me? Utter nonsense. What reason could I possibly have to kill a man I don't even know? A bit slow in the uptake, eh? Mr. Beluga, every person in this room is after the Elysian Box. That box ties each of you to our dead man, so there's no doubt that one of you here did the deed. I'm sure putting this case together has been a triumph of police work, Inspector. So tell me, what facts have you unearthed in these last few days? Watch closely now, Mr. Layton. This is how we unravel mysteries in Scotland Yard. You have my full attention, Inspector. Please hypothesize away. As wrong as you probably are. I first learned of full sense through the evidence obtained in the late doctor's office. According to his notes, Schrader spent quite some time in town researching the Elysian Box. When I learned that he died shortly after returning home to London, everything came into focus. I believe our criminal first spotted the doctor when he was inquiring about the Elysian Box here in town. So that means we're not a suspect, like, at all. We've never been here before, right? So I can leave while you totally blame an innocent person for your own stupidity. Spying a chance to obtain the coveted box, the fiend followed the doctor to London, murdered him. Well, I don't know. I wanted it to be lured. Yo, that's a deduction worthy of London's finest, so out with it then. Who's our man? Hold your horses, I'm getting there. To summarize, the culprit must have been to Volscience before. What's more, this person must have had the ability to travel freely between here and London. Now, as we all know, only those affiliated with the Momentary Express have that ability. Now, all eyes turn to Mr. Beluga, eh? Well then, turn him back. Mr. Beluga stated he was in London conducting business that day, and his alibi checks out. Huh, but if it's not Mr. Beluga... That's right, a murderer stands before us. Oh, he's gonna say it's, Sammy. He didn't do it. And his name is Sammy Thunder. Did we know his name was Sammy Thunder? That's amazing. That's the nice thing about playing this game spread out, is even if I already knew that, I am shocked and amazed all over again. What? You gotta be kidding, man. Yeah, no, that makes no sense. Have you, like, talk to the man for like 45 seconds and tell me you think that he's smart enough to pull this off. I mean, capable of, nope, I'm gonna stick with what I said. I know Mr. Beluga has ordered you to turn over every stone in this town to find the Elysian box. He worked you like a dog and you resented the treatment. So you decided you'd beat him to the punch and make off with his precious box. That makes the least amount of sense of anything you could have possibly said. This is an outrage. Samuel, what do you have to say for yourself? You're this stupid too? I'm being framed. You're out of your gourd, man. Now I see why the box had eluded me for so long. You've been holding out on me, Samuel. What? Okay. Tell me again. You... Ooh. No, I haven't. I swear it on my favorite leather pants. And if that is not the Sammy guarantee, I don't know what is. Come on, Uncle. You know me. I'd never do anything that crazy, or even be capable of doing anything that crazy. You have plenty of time to tell me your story back in London from his cell. Now come along. So is the conductor after all. I didn't think he had it in him, but at least we can all rest easy now. Whoa. Come on. I'm not... You're fake. That is the fake Flora. Professor, do you really think Sammy could have committed such an awful crime? Well, all we have to go on is this single torn photograph recovered from the doctor's room. And we're missing a piece. Oh, so that's the Elysian box? Wow, very fancy. I like the cute goat design on top. Oh my. Flora? Thank you, Flora. I knew something didn't feel quite right, but thanks to you, it's all come into focus. Really? Do tell, Professor.
Oh, come on, officer, man. My only crime is rocking, and rocking ain't a crime. Yow! Let me go.
Voice acting in this is superb.
You come along quietly if you know what's good for you.
Just a moment, Inspector Shelby.
Oh my God.
We've all committed a large and rather unfortunate oversight.
I knew Flora was an alien before anyone else did. That's where this is going, right?
See, I'm in the middle of something right now, Layton.
Where are you going with this, Professor?
No one here has ever seen the Elysian box that we've been looking for. The one and only piece of visual evidence we possess is this torn photograph.
And get to the point.
The point is this, Inspector. The only person who could know what the Elysian box looks like is the suspect you're after. And it is this person who must have stolen the box in the first place.
Yes, and I've got the slippery fellow right here.
Ow! Take it easy, officer!
Pipe down, you hooligan.
Poor Sammy.
And watch the hair, will ya? Wow!
Yeah, that's the moneymaker, man.
Sorry to disappoint, but he's not the culprit.
Score.
What? Stop talking in circles and get to the point, Layton. Who should be wearing the handcuffs?
Isn't it obvious? If the criminal does indeed reside in our midst, he or she would be the only one of us to see the Elysian box in person, which means the culprit. Must be you there.
I knew it!
What? Flora! Ooh.
Inspector, look here.
That's the photo I dropped.
I knew it!
Indeed. This, for those who don't know, is a piece of evidence recovered by the inspector. It's a photo of the Elysian box, and I have every confidence that this shot depicts the real thing.
So, this little knick-knack here is what started the whole mess? Well, to be honest, it's a bit outlandish for my taste. What with the bizarre frog head on it.
Exactly. How would she have known? Oh, Flora, why did you become an alien?
Aha!
I see you've put the pieces together too, Luke. Inspector, the emblem decorating the top of this box depicts not a frog, but a goat.
A goat? Not by my eyes, it doesn't.
Exactly.
That's just it. This photograph is missing the piece containing the goat's eyes. In its current form, the image looks like a frog to most people, as was the case with you, Inspector. Flora, dear, I believe you said the design looked like a cute goat, did you not?
Oh.
Well, that clears things up nicely. If you say you saw a goat, that must mean you've seen the real Elysian box before.
Why, you?
Who are you really?
Well played, Layton. I'm sure you're very proud of yourself for seeing through my disguise again.
Oh, it's what's his name from the last game? The bad guy whose name I forgot. Curse you, Layton! Final Fantasy VII boss fight music. Curse you and that foppish head of yours. Don Paulo. I beat you to the box, and given a little more time, I would have beaten you to cracking its secret. Oh my god, I love this. Music is so good in this game. Even if it is ripping off Final Fantasy VII. I wonder if that was like an intentional homage. And of course, theirs and fortune would have been mine. Well, that ship has sailed now. So you're the one who had the Elysian box all along. Well, the brilliant deduction from Layton's apprentice clearly has learned from the best. But yes, you're right, little man. I stole it off the old fool while he was snoozing on the floor. The kid probably caught a cold sleeping on the ground like that. Not that I cared one iota. Snoozing? Dr. Schroeder wouldn't sleep on the floor. Hey, wait a sec. If you've been posing as Flora, then where's the real Flora? Oh, she's probably making hay with angels with the crows in that old dropstone barn I left her in. Or maybe she's just sitting there fuming because you bumblers didn't even notice we switched places. But I must thank you two dolts for your help. You've given me more than enough information. The jig may be up, but the dance is far from over. I'm so close to unlocking the secret of the Elysian box. Now I nearly need to take this box to the... Hold it right there, you scoundrel. Yeah. I got questions. Well, I don't, well... and you'll answer them once I've escorted you back to London. Where do you think you're going? Ha! Gotcha, you slippery devil. Oh, you meddlesome oaf! You have no idea just how slippery I can be. I'm just standing there, the woman's getting away. Nyahaha! Fools, you really think a soft-bodied flatfoot like yourself could catch me? So long, Layton. Nyahaha! You can give me the slip, eh? I'll catch you yet. Ooh, wait for me, Inspector. Wow, look at the theory of them shake a leg. I didn't think they had it in them. I must say, I never once suspected Don Paulo had been posing as Flora, and for so long. I sure hope the real Flora is okay. We absolutely can't forget to pick her up on our way back to London. Of course we won't. But I'm sure Flora is having a grand old time playing with the cows. Or she's dead. One of the two. Nothing I can't get out of my head is what Don Paulo said about Dr. Schrader. When he was talking, it didn't sound like he killed Dr. Schrader. But if he didn't, who did? I think you're spot on there, Luke. Something else is responsible for the doctor's death. Right now, I'd say the Elysian box is the key to learning what that something was. I guess we've reached a dead end. If only Don Paulo hadn't run off with the... Professor, look! We have it! We have it! It's ours! I rule the universe! Well, look at that. Don Paulo must have dropped it when he was running away from Inspector Chelmy. So this is it, the Elysian box. Alas, the box. Inside sleeps the key to uncovering a massive family fortune. I beg your pardon, sir. Mr. Layton, I'm going to ask you to hand that over that box now. As a son of the late Duke Herzen, I am the rightful owner of that box. This box belongs to the Herzens? You hard of hearing, boy. Inside this box is the key to cracking the secret of the Herzen fortune. Seeing as how I share the bloodline, that box should pass into my hands and no one else's. Oh, my, that does change things. I suppose we'll have to. Mr. Beluga, listen to yourself. You're no more entitled to that box than I am, or any other person in this room for that matter. You listen here, Porter. This is none of your business, so I suggest you keep your opinions to yourself. No, I'm sorry, but I won't stand by and watch you claim that box as your own. If anyone has a rightful claim to the box, it is the current Duke of Fulsence himself. Besides, I've heard about you. You turned your back on this town and left of your own free will. In my book, your claim to that fortune was lost the day you walked out of Fulsence. No, is that so? You got some nerve, buddy. If what Grant says is true, I'm afraid I can't hand this box over to you in good conscience, sir. Hey, Uncle, what do you say we give up on chasing this box? Keeping stuff on the DL is exhausting. Don't you tell me how to run my affairs, Samuel. You've forgotten who signs your paychecks. I never even wanted to be a conductor in the first place. Plus, playing errand boy is getting old, man. It's more than a guy like me can take. Sammy Thunder wasn't born to work a 9-to-5 gig. Sammy Thunder was born to rock! Hey world, I'm climbing back on the rock train and riding it to the top. Yow! Samuel, what are you babbling about? Come back here at once. I'm sorry, Mr. Beluga, but I think I'll have to hold on to this box for the moment. Fine, do what you want. I hope that awful box curses all of you twice over. Oh. Well, we figured that out. All right. So we're not doing too bad. I'm not going to lie. I do feel less organized in this game than the last one. I was thinking about this. Like, I haven't been able to focus on the mysteries that kind of intrigue me the most. But what's here has been good. The villain who made off with the Elysian box was none other than Don Paulo, brilliant scientist and self-proclaimed nemesis to Professor Layton. I like the self-proclaimed. To find riches associated with the antique, he disguised himself as Flora and tailed Layton and Luke. Alright, so she wasn't an alien, but... or a robot. Well, I don't know. Alien, I feel like I could make a case for credit, partial credit on that. What? Oh, we saw that too. Beluga's searching for the Elysian box, which he believed would clue him in on the location of the Herzen family fortune. As a member of the Herzen family, he felt entitled to any family riches, though some people in Fulsence disagree strongly. Okay. What was the thing with the Fulsence station? I actually don't remember that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably going to be important. And the vampire thing. Which I feel like that's going to turn out to be like a misunderstanding as well. I'm waiting to find out that Katya is like the rightful heir somehow. So it seems Don Paolo wasn't responsible for the doctor's death in the end. Maybe it really was the Elysian Box's fault after all. Yes, it sounds like the doctor had already collapsed by the time Don Paolo arrived on the scene. Perhaps you're right, Luke. The box could very well contain a lethal element that killed the doctor. Lethal leather. But without seeing the box's effect in action, how can we be sure? Wait. Chelmy! Come back here. We want you to open this box. Don Paolo. Luke. Surely you don't mean... I do, Luke. We must open the box ourselves. It's the only way. Please, just hold on a moment. Katya? Is there any way I can convince you to let me have that box? It's of vital importance. Before I do that, I would need to know more first. Why is this box so important to you? I'm sorry, it's not for me to say. Okay, so something with her family. Like, is she adopted? Or is there a reason? Like, did her family flee from this place because of the vampire? There's just so much. I don't feel like the vampire is bad, if that makes sense. Oh, there's so much going. I love this. But I must deliver that box to somebody important. I must. Oh, but we need the box. And who would she deliver the box to? Would it be the vampire? Or who everyone thinks is the vampire? Wait, yeah. Oh, that girl by the antique shop. It's something about a girl running away from home. Did she need the Elysian box so they could be together? Like, would bringing the Elysian box, like, allow them to, like, I'm trying to think. If he really is a vampire, does this, like, restore him to life? Because if it kills normal people, and you have an actual vampire, would it bring a vampire back to life? I don't, like, that all assumes that there is actually a vampire. I'm loving all this and just letting my imagination run wild. Who is this person? I can't tell you anymore. Once I'm done, I'm certain this awful curse will go away forever. It's to get rid of the vampire. Okay. Oh my god, if I was right about that it kills normal people, but like a vampire who opens the box would come back to life? But then how did he become a vampire in the first place? Right, if other people who opened the box became vampires, is Dr. Schroeder a vampire? Ooh. He's sleeping already though, and did we expose him to sunlight? The curse will end and everything will be over and done with, and he'll... Whatever do you mean, dear? You gotta give me something. Help! Somebody, anybody, come quick! Somebody else just got taken away to Herzen Castle. The vampire there's gonna suck his blood, and then he's gonna steal his soul. Wait, who was it? Why'd it have to be him? He was such a stand-up guy, too. Who? What? No, that's impossible. That's it. Oh, I'm so onto something here. Oh, wait, Katya, where are you running off to? Oh, she sure left in a hurry. Maybe all that vampire talk scared her. Do you know what she was talking about? I feel like I could only follow half of what she said. I'm as confounded as you are, Luke. But after discussion, I am doubly sure now that this box contains a greater secret. The path to understanding everything lies right before us. While potentially perilous, opening the box seems to be the only course of action left to us. Understood, Professor. Good. Let's take this to our room so we can open the box away from prying eyes. The Professor and Luke decide to head up to the room at the hotel. Ooh. Okay. Obviously, I gotta save that for the next episode, right? Give everyone something to look forward to. Until it's nothing and everyone's like, yeah, there's no suspense whatsoever. Okay, but for people who haven't played this before, there's suspense. We're going to call it an episode here. I hope you guys are having as much fun with this as I am. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.